Hello, everyone. Welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. Hey, if you are enjoying the content, whether it's your first time and you really enjoyed that first 10 seconds or your 50th time where you know all the fun we have here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like the comment. I mean, you can like comments as well. Like the video. Comment on the video. I would really appreciate it as I'm trying to grow the channel. Let's hop right in here to this game. Alrighty, always fun to see what we can get right at the beginning. This is an interesting array of tickets. I think Vancouver to Duluth, Winnipeg to Santa Fe is what we're gonna do. Kind of just on the grounds of we haven't really done like these types of routes here. Houston to Washington wouldn't have been terrible either. It would have set me up a little bit more on the East Coast, but it's just too spread out. And I was saying I really want these black because I'd like to connect this up, but never mind. We'll just take two off the top. Start with two wilds and now three wilds is never something that I'm going to be upset about. Probably what we want to do is go Vancouver to Calgary, Calgary to Winnipeg, down to Duluth, and then connect up down Santa Fe down this way. The hope is that we can do that very, very quickly. It is a little bit challenging because we'll need 6 white. However, this Calgary route is not a high priority route. Even like kind of the routes we're taking, none of them are high priority routes. So there's an argument to be made of just like grabbing a bunch of stuff and then we'll just grab a bunch of stuff, see where my opponents play, and then maybe even this is an early ticket draw. Only one person keeps 3 tickets. So the other option here is, I mean, we could go 4 wild down to Helena, back up to Winnipeg with 4 blue if we can't find any white, because we have none right now. Again, we do have 3 wilds, which is not nothing, but I would prefer, if I have to use the wilds, I will. I think one of the things that I used to do a lot of was saving my wilds I was hoarding them way too much. I was like saving them, and when I could use them more optimally. So I think that's something I'm getting much better at, is just being like, there's no sense in continuing to draw. I'm wasting time. I have the cards in order to do this. The other option would be just go straight down here and then head over to Santa Fe like this. So I'm going to grab this blue. I'll probably end up needing it. And there's some white. All right, so we've rebounded on the white here. I mean, we have six white, so to speak, with the 3 wilds, but it's early to do that now. Especially with all the people taking pink, that would be why going Omaha to Denver, like just going down this way, would be really, really nice. Just grab one off the top. Okay, great. Glad I didn't grab Houston to Washington. Okay. Yeah. The challenging thing with this route is going to be, what am I connecting up to? I love that reset. Like, what am I really trying to get to? Based on how we're drawing, I think we solidify Vancouver to Calgary, Calgary to Winnipeg, Winnipeg to Duluth. And then from there, there's so many options from Duluth. And Santa Fe is not really a hotbed, and has plenty of ways in and out of it, that I probably then do try to do an earlier draw here. Okay, that's interesting. Grab this and grab this. Having triples here is not going to be the worst thing. So this is a situation where, again, like, I have the cards with the wilds. So, okay, I talked the talk. I'm going to walk the walk now. So I'm going to use the green here, and we're going to use the wilds. We're going to use the wilds right now to grab. I have the cards. Let's grab what we need instead of trying to draw all this other stuff and try to be optimal with all these wilds. Now, I am going to grab Winnipeg to Duluth here first. It is less likely that my opponents have 6 white, especially with the amount of cards they have in hand. But yeah, we'll grab Calgary to Winnipeg, and then we'll draw. It completes Vancouver to Duluth. And then getting down to Santa Fe, again, like we could go right down this way and then jet on over. It's really easy to get wild stuff. We can go through Denver. We could we have an in to Chicago here. Like we've got some stuff here. The other nice thing about this is my opponents are battling out over here on the East Coast. Now, it is going to make it more challenging if we grab East Coast routes to get in there. But on the flip side, if we can kind of get lucky and hit some West Coast routes, we're going to have a much better time in terms of not having as much competition for these routes. So, yeah, let's draw some destination tickets. Los Angeles to Calgary, heck yeah. Definitely not Sault Ste. Marie to Miami. But Portland to Houston I don't hate. Like, we could easily get down to Houston, and these are 2 really nice tickets. I am going to want to, I think I'm just want to go right down the middle here. And then Connect Up Los Angeles is going to be a little bit different. I mean, we can just go over from Santa Fe, and then grabbing down Portland is going to be nice as well. This also kind of puts us in an early, ticket lead. But, yeah, I mean, look at this is just an absolute log jam in the East Coast. So we're just chilling on the West Coast over here. I think I am going to want to make sure that we... this is going to take a lot of time. That's the only downside of this. But just grab off the top here. But it is a really easy route to get. And then getting stuff down this way is not going to be difficult either. The other option we would have is to not have to worry about, we could just connect up Los Angeles down this way. All right, I'll happily take, more pairs and threes and other stuff like that. I mean, this might be another draw some more. Okay. All right, so now people are starting to move west a little bit, so we're going to have to, kind of watch what they're doing. Okay, so now we are going to need to hope that yellow or red does not need to get into Houston. Because, okay, yellow goes destination tickets. That's fine. What does red do? Okay, great. So, we're going to go there. If red goes Santa Fe here, fine. So blue's going up this way as well. More than likely, red is going to go the yellow route. I find more people prefer that one. Okay. Orange, we're just gonna keep going right up this way. I don't love that blue's the one that's playing first here. It does raise my heart rate in terms of trying to get the other side of this. But so be it. Okay, then we go yellow. This is really funny. Okay, well, guarantee he won't be able to play a pair here. So I'm assuming he just needed to connect up Omaha. Okay, that's fine. So we will have to connect up Santa Fe, which most likely means we now need to route through Denver. But hooking up Denver is not the worst thing, and especially because we have 3 black here. And if we can pick up another one, I'm absolutely going to do it. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll just grab one off the top. And now I can just use the blue to grab this last pair, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to complete it. Okay, so yellow needed to get into Vegas. Okay. All right. So there's that. It's looking increasingly more likely. What do I think about grabbing... I'll say, what do I think about grabbing this? But, question answered for me. Okay, so now we grab this. I maybe should have been on the lookout and been a little bit more aggressive on that, but also we can just go down this way. Or we could grab I should have saved a bunch of black, and we could have done like a black and red thing, but we got to connect up Santa Fe here. Holy cow, man. So I'm assuming he got San Francisco to Washington. Let's just grab Santa Fe here. So we're going to need yellow, pink, green, which we have none of. That's fine. I think we're okay. We still got plenty of time in this game. And because we have a choice of 2 colors of pink and green, that makes it a little bit easier on our end. All right, so I'm thinking that red has Boston to Phoenix and San Francisco to Washington. That's going to be tough to beat. It's going to be very tough to beat. All right. We need cards. Alternatively, if we do hit a ton of black, we could go black-red. Like that is an option here. So let's not discount that one either. However, I'm not going to prioritize the red for that reason, that if I can hit some wilds, that's going to be great for us. I also need to make sure that I connect up Portland. And the amount of turns is going to be the real key here. As of right now, we're still okay. All right, so yeah, green is fine. Greens, pinks, wilds, blacks. That's what we're loving. All right, well, I'll happily do that. And we'll grab it off the top. There's a green. All right, so we're having some decent draws, and we got a wild to play with, so that's not nothing. I guess yellow I probably should be taking as well, considering if I do get this route, I am going to need to connect it up with a yellow. Or I could just lean into this black and red plan and say, screw it, Which, maybe I do that. All right, I don't love that. Because that may be like a Chicago to San Francisco, Chicago to Los Angeles. I'm very nervous about red right now. I'm so greedy. I'm going all in on this black plan, with the alternative being this pink, green, yellow nightmare. I really don't need that much more black. I only need 3 black or 3 wild. The problem is I'm spending so much time on this and not time doing anything else that I could run into an issue. Oh, please stay. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, I just need one more black or a wild. Come on, man. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's not fine. That's actually... Oh, my gosh. Yes! Oh, I cannot believe that worked. I mean, we haven't gotten the routes yet, but I still can't believe that worked. Holy cow. I'm very worried about red at this point. Very worried about red. But at this point, I almost don't care because we got this. Oh, that is delicious. It's a very unconventional game here. Not routes that we normally get. Yeah, I think that red has like all of the big routes, and yellow took a lot of destinations there. It kept 3 destinations. It's either really good or really bad. Okay. I think that I can draw destination tickets here and hope for something big. I'm feeling behind in this game. I am very ahead on board, which is not nothing. Oh, this is awful. Let's see. Nope and nope. And so, I mean, we take Toronto to Charleston on the grounds of we only going to lose 6 points. But nope. Okay, we're going to connect up Portland so we don't lose 16 points. I think that it's not necessarily going to matter what we do. Red just has this absolute is having a monster of a game. Again, I could be totally calculating this wrong, but I think they have San Francisco to Washington, Boston to Phoenix, Las Vegas to New York, Los Angeles to Chicago, all right, I'm locking that in. I'm going to see how well I can read red here. Keeps 2 destinations. Woo-wee, yellow. Okay, again, we're just going to... We need to do this. I probably draw again. I mean, that's my only really shot here in this game, unless I think that they haven't completed tickets, and if I just go out, maybe that is the most helpful. But that seems that seems awfully risky there. Or do I just end this thing and hope that people haven't? Yeah. At this point, my curiosity for what red actually has is outweighing my desire to, like, I think this game is unfortunately not going very well. The West Coast start is just really, really hard. There's less routes that are contained to the West Coast. And I think right now, if I just start frantically drawing, the chances of me getting something that I can actually hook up, there's just no way I can get into this East Coast. So at this point, like, I might as well go, there's a couple more turns left here, and we're gonna call it a game here. So, like, they want to keep drawing, draw. That's the only shot that I have. I do have 69 points. Nice. And that's pretty far ahead of where everyone else is. So that does put me ahead by a little bit. So yeah, let's just trigger the final round. The fact that everybody drew means that everybody seems to be looking for something. So I'm pretty happy to end the game right here. Have I gotten every route of 1? Yeah, I have. So I'm just going to do this. Woo! Okay. So red has Chicago to Atlanta. All right. Phoenix to Boston, got that one. San Francisco to Washington, got that one. Las Vegas to New York, got that one. Atlanta, that's the one. It's not Chicago, it's Atlanta. Okay. I still perfectly read red. Oh man, that's a read. I mean, with all of that, I'm not that far behind where red was. Yeah, and I think yellow, okay, had Las Vegas. So the question here is, can yellow catch up to red with the tickets that they have? Because I'm assuming that these are all very small tickets. I think the answer is no. No, red takes it. Just by a hair, but man, well played by red. But, whoo! Okay. I'll be honest, I know I got third, but that feels pretty good that I was... I missed the Atlanta thing. It was Chicago to Atlanta of why they needed to get up to Chicago, but yeah, perfectly read of what red was trying to do. Couldn't really do anything about it, but I knew what they were trying to do. That is what red did is almost unstoppable in this game, which is you hit all of the biggest routes and you're just able to connect them all. It's very hard to beat. I mean, I guess had yellow completed Calgary to Nashville, but man, that was a tall task. Really wasn't even close. So hey, still really fun. That was a really fun game, even though didn't win it. That was a super fun game. And it's almost a little scary how well I now am knowing the routes in this game. So again, I know I said it at the top, but hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. I got Ticket to Ride every day. Some variety things. I know we've been doing lots of Seven Wonders Duel, but we'll kind of switch it up every so often. A lot of it on Board Game Arena just depends on what I can get players for. There's some really cool games that you just sit there in the queue going, okay, well, does anyone want to play? Anyone want to play? So, yeah. So we will see you next time.